All right, guys, I wanted to speak my opinion on this. A week ago, this past Wednesday, we all saw the news of the young lady, Renee Good, who was unalived by a member of ICE. Now, tragic and senseless as it may be, this is further proof of the quote, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and also the other one that people use, you F around and you find out. So now a lot of the journalists and news media are going to portray this as that ICE agent brutally pew-pewed, about the best way I can put it because you can't say the other word, this girl in the face. But let's look at some of these media outlets are saying this and portraying this on the news as he's the one in the wrong here. These are liberal / democratic, whatever you want to call them, based news stations and journalists that have to make excuses and make her the innocent victim to fit their narrative. Because if they tell you the truth, that won't fit their narrative. If you carefully watch the videos, she turned her wheels towards the ICE agent, tried to run him over, and he fired, or he pew-pewed her to save his own life. So I'm sorry, but if you're going to, because at that point, your car now becomes a 2-ton weaponized weapon that you're using to try to take somebody, or you're using to try and unalive somebody. Now, all these people say, well, she was just trying to get back home from taking her kid to school. Lies. Because guess what? She doesn't even live in Minneapolis. She lives like 3 hours from Minneapolis. She's part of some organization that tries to fight against ICE, that hates ICE. And she'd already dropped her kid out of school and drove 3 hours with her wife to cause troubles. Now, I don't know where most of you grew up, but I was raised that when you make bad choices, bad things are going to happen. When you make good choices, good things will happen to you. Not every bad choice is going to get you unalived or get you thrown in jail, but bad choices are going to lead to not so good things, or bad things, as you will. Do I feel bad for her family? Yes. Do I feel bad for her 3 kids? Yes. Are my thoughts and prayers with her family and kids? Yes. Can I feel sorry for what happened to her? Absolutely not, because she chose that decision. She made that decision. She made that decision to do the things she was doing that day. There are consequences and repercussions for your actions. But you liberals just don't seem to understand that. You are so obsessed with ICE and Donald Trump and fighting them that you don't realize the things you say and do have your words and your actions have repercussions. When are you going to get it through your head? I just can't fathom how brainless some of you really are. I mean, Jesus. Are you that obsessed that you're willing to go that extra mile to do things like this? Like Renee did. She lost her life because of her actions. And she didn't need to. It was senseless. But yet that same ICE agent got rammed and dragged by a car weeks ago, 300 feet, and had to get a bunch of stitches. He could have died. But you guys don't care about that, right? Because he works for ICE. Because you don't care. Because he's ICE, you don't care if he dies. You celebrate it. Just like most of you liberals, you celebrated when Charlie Kirk was shot, and you celebrated when Charlie Kirk was pew-pewed and unalived. But yet, when it's someone from your side, it's a problem now, ain't it? A big problem. I mean, it's really sad how far you've all fallen on the left side. Now, before you come at me, know this. I ain't Republican, and I'd never be a liberal. I'm independent. I would never in a billion years ever sign up to be a Democrat or a liberal. I would rather unalive myself than be a liberal. Now, yeah, I have friends that are liberals, and I have no problems with them. We don't talk politics because it just causes fights. But know this. Now they have to explain someday to her 6-year-old child what happened to their mommy. His mommy. Now they're going to probably lie to him and make that ICE agent look really bad. But me, I would tell the kid the truth. Your mommy made bad decisions that cost her to lose her life. So your mommy's at fault here, nobody else. I know you don't want to hear that, kid, but it's your mom's fault. Now, to all of you that making her the victim, she's not the victim. The lady drove 3 hours, dropped her kid off at school, drove 3 more hours to cause problems for ICE. I don't know about where you're from, but in my city state, when you interfere with police acts or government official acts, you do not pass $200. You go directly to jail. But with that being said, guys, to all you out there saying that he needs to be held accountable and he needs to go, no, he don't. He defended his life. I'm sorry, but if you're driving your car at me and I have a pew-pew and it's me or you, I'm going to pew-pew you. I will be going home to my family. You will not be. Because if it's me or you, it's gonna be you. I'm gonna be the one left alive. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. If you got a problem with that, I don't care. If you got a problem with that and you're liberal, then just unfollow me or block me. I don't really give a crap. But if you have an honest opinion, go ahead and give it to me. But anyways, with that, I hope y'all have a great day. Y'all have a great Monday. We'll talk to you at another time.